Hey, everybody. I think I'm recording. Yep, there I am. How's everybody doing? Some leftovers today. Thank you all for your questions for the Gnome Show. The Gnome Show. I liked it when Lori's going. Anyway, let's take a look at it. We were looking at Trump's big announcement. And reportedly, he's already sold out. How many stupid people are there? Okay, that's a stupid question. So, yeah, it's just another grift. You guys remember his Sharper Image steaks? I saw it on one of the comedy shows. And he goes, I love steaks. I know a lot about steaks. Doesn't he like it like shoe leather tough and then ketchup? He has no idea. Nonetheless, sorry to offend my vegan loving, vegetarian loving people talking about shoe leather. Let's hopefully I haven't repeated some of this. I want to take a look at this fusion energy that happened last week. So this is kind of like week in the news, week in news. It's kind of like week in the news because we're going to talk about 45 and his NFTs. Oh my God. Oh, crazy. Anyway, I'm a little scattered today. It kind of threw me. Let's take a look at fusion energy. And I want to look at this to see if this is another Pandora's box that once we open it, we can't close it. So this fusion energy, from what I understand, it's fusing two hydrogen atoms together. It's kind of like the sun. That's what they're trying to emulate. And I go, that's kind of bad, but they did. And so they used two lasers, went in to fuse this atom or this particle, and from that fusion created more energy than what they used to create this heat. Now, the problem is that it creates so much heat, i.e. the sun, that they need to figure out a way to contain it. But it's clean, it's carbon free. They say it's a game changer. So let's just take a look at it. I think it's a great step, but I somehow feel like they're opening up something that they don't know what they're doing. Let's just take a look. Fusion energy. What do we need to know about it? 6 cards. Woohoo, yay! It's going to solve all our problems. The 9 of Cups. Yay! I'm going to move my notes to the side. It's being crossed by a new, this is the Knave of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, a new project, a new balance to the world. I love that she has the balance thing there. So far, so good. At the base of the reading is Temperance, balance. I still feel with this card, especially with the black wing, that there is a little bit of negative that we got to figure out with this. Obviously, we just can't throw this anywhere. We have to build the structure that's going to be able to contain that heat. In the past, as it relates, is this new truth, a new idea, a new way forward. So far, I like this fusion thing. It is, we got a road to go with it. So it's not going to be like, hey, let's throw this in our cars and forget about Tesla. That was a squirrel moment. Because we got to figure out how to contain it more. But in this deck, if you look at it, why'd I pick this deck? They are figuring out how to deal with all these smoking sticks. They've got them all really bundled nicely on this guy's back, and he can see his road ahead. He can see the path ahead of him, not like the regular Rider-Waite deck that I have here. He can't see. And in the potential near future, wow, the Empress. This is such a great card. It's abundance. It's giving birth to something new. And look at all the green. This is not, and let's just drop this down so y'all can see, because it's such a good spread there. Yes, I did flip my tablecloth over. Thank you for noticing. All right, so the wish card being covered with the Knave of Pentacles, a new project that's giving balance. I don't see it. That's the only money card. I see balance, a new truth, the burden of walking down this road, but it's giving birth to abundance. This is going to be, according to these cards, great. Now, I didn't pull it all the way out to the conclusion, just because they're still working on it. They're still walking down this road. It's not coming out. I'm thinking, hey, could that go into the Diablo Canyon nuclear power plant? I don't know. All right, let's look at some leftovers. So that was good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That made me feel a lot better for our green planet that we are seemingly trouncing all over. All right, let's take a look. Let's look at the Patriot missile thing. Russia is saying, do not give any missiles. So let's just see where we are. We're thinking about sending over a couple of Patriot missile defense systems. I don't know if they're giving one or two. I don't know what that good is, but Patriot missiles, the defense system to Ukraine. How's that going to look? How's that going to, what's that going to do for Ukraine? That's good. Let's keep going on. Yeah, of course. Of course it's the burden. Of course. We're marinating in that. We're just sitting in that burden of, dang, I'm going to drop the camera down. Okay, so new start with the lovers. So the US and Ukraine, you know, I'm not so sure that we're lovers. According to my hillbilly brother, we are not. But people who are being abused, they need help. And Ukraine is being abused by their neighbors. So we are coming together to offer support. And in this Patriot missile thing is I think a good thing. However, there's a lot going on with this. And I'm sure there's a lot going on behind the scenes. You know, Russia's already saying, don't do it. Well, and, you know, we'll respond. Yeah, but we got the fool in the past walking a new path. We could fall off the cliff with this Patriot missile thing. However, up at the top, we have the world. The whole world is paying attention to this, and this is a completion card. So there is, and it's karmic, the Wheel of Fortune. We are changing the fortunes, I think, with its new Patriot missile. If they do send it, it's gonna change. It's gonna spin things around, spin them faster so that we can get a completion. So to me, this Patriot missile thing is it's a good thing. Good thing. All right. Before we get into leftovers, one of the things I wanted to look at, it's COVID and the holidays. So you have COVID, flu, and RSV. And this is not for entertainment purposes only. This is serious. Mask up, do what you can. So, I caution, let me pull this up so you don't have to look at the table. It is nice, but so I guess I should pull out my entertainment only cards. So just be careful. It's not over yet. Our hospitals are filling up. The flu remedies, the ones on the shelf, they're not on the shelf anymore, the over-the-counter ones. So just be really, really, really careful. There's a lot of other things that you can do for entertainment purposes only. Natural, like oil of oregano is a good one to help combat certain viruses and things. So do your research on it. Maybe you can do an alternative. I hear Scotch is not that good. Some people will disagree with me. A friend of mine, he would sit there and drink bourbon and honey when he got sick. Oh, what a waste of honey. What a waste of bourbon. Anyway, moving on. COVID for the holidays. What do we need to know? And we're going to do 3 cards because you got to be safe. COVID for the holidays. Okay. King of Wands. He's riding on this passion, this fire. This guy is telling us, watch out. I'm giving you news. Watch out. It's going to be hot. It's going to affect family. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is a family money card. So when you get together with the family over the holidays, you got to be careful. Balance things out. 2 of Pentacles. It's interesting. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and this is the 2 of Pentacles. Balance things out. It's going to be a little rough, obviously. Family, holidays, politics, balance. But that's not what it's talking about. This is COVID. So just be careful on, and maybe it's a pick and choose which family members you want to go to. But if you've got a group that is just like, yeah, COVID's done, I would suggest balancing that out and saying, no, it's not. And I'm not going to say what you should do. You should not. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. I wrote down something about Biden and I can't read my writing. All right. Musk and Twitter, Elon. Oh my God. So, he started out with he started out with saying, I'm buying Twitter for free speech. And now he's like banning all these people because they're talking. He took off CNN. He took off the guy that was following his jet around. Dude, I saw a Tesla and I see this older gentleman get out and I went, MAGA. That's what I thought in my head. It's probably not true, but Musk is pissing off so many people. And it was in my opinion, it was the liberals that were buying Teslas, them damn rich liberals. And because the Republicans were all into oil and ICE cars. ICE. Come on, you guys know what ICE is. Internal combustion engine. Jeez. You guys are going, we knew that. You don't have to spell it out for us. All right, so let's just look at. I think, I don't know if we read on this yesterday or not. No, we read on TikTok. I said that TikTok was going to be bought out by somebody else. Is Musk done? Is Twitter going to be bought out by somebody? I didn't know you got news from TikTok. And then again, is it better or worse? Let's look at that later. And then I got to get into leftover questions. Okay. Twitter. Yeah, it's Musk is gone. Bye-bye. Musk, Twitter. Just 6 cards. Just 6 cards. Okay, dropping it down. Here we go. All right. Can you all see that? So we got the chariot moving. We got a lot of money. He paid a ton of money. And this not only came from him, but it came from Tesla. He had to sell his family, right? Whatever he was owning is affecting his whole family, his whole world. He is thinking about, what do I do? Well, what should I, oh my God. And this 3 of Wands is an overseas card in other decks, but this is him just kind of going, what? Need to do something, because he has lost everything. 5 of Pentacles lost. Knave of Swords, is this him trying to go, okay, I'm going to do something new, or is it some investigation that's coming at him? Either way, it's really young. It's really new. So I don't know, but wow, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. So there are 2 cups up here that are still full, but he's not seeing them. He's just like, he's in overwhelm because of this loss. Moving on, family, money, loss. He is trying to think of something, but I think he's stewing in it too long. Stew. Okay, Musk. Yeah, so he's losing too much money, and that chariot card says he's moving on. The planning of that, though, is the people who are coming forward to maybe say, hey, we'll buy it. Well, it's not for sale yet. He's thinking about it. It's not for sale yet. And if I was going to buy it, which I'm not, but if I was, wouldn't that be fun? I'd block Elon. I would. Where was I going with this? Oh, the people who are looking at buying it are going, let's see how far it falls. Yeah. And Tesla stock. Wow. I mean, not that he really cares, because I don't think he cares, but he's got a ton of money. Anyway, all right, leftovers. I loved Forepaw's question, ghosts in the White House. Were they messing with Trump? Oh my God, that was so funny. So funny. Thank you for that. Here's a question. This comes from Iris Storm. Iris Stormo. If McCarthy is speaker, will the GOP do something so that he becomes president? Has he agreed to make Green his vice president? And it's a typo, but it's still pretty funny. Vice president. Would she do something to him so that she would become president? And then she goes, I know this is a rabbit hole. Oh, hell yeah, it is. So let's just look at McCarthy is going to become speaker. I don't see it. I'm not feeling it. Is McCarthy going to become speaker? Got a bunch of cards that fell out of my little hands. McCarthy speaker. Need to know, is McCarthy going to be speaker of the House of Representatives? What'd y'all think of Nancy's portrait? Thought it looked kind of weird. And again, I wear glasses, so what am I gonna? He's a little embattled. 9 of Wands. Look at that. Ow. And you know, those rags or those knots, whatever he uses to tie his hands, those are self-imposed. He kind of put them there. Yeah, no, I did it myself. I can't move. Yeah, right. Being challenged by Queen of Cups. What's in the cup? Secret? I mean, this isn't like the High Priestess, but there is something in there. 4, the base is the 4 of Wands. In other decks, there's a house in the background, like a White House, not this deck. Past strength. Top of the reading, what would you expect? The Devil. And in the potential near future, the 9 of Pentacles. I see his road to this is very troubling. This card suggests that he may get there, but he's going to be so restricted in his ability to move. And it's all about money, honey. But the 9 of Pentacles, this woman is living in the lap of luxury, but she doesn't get out of her garden much. So let's just keep going with this one, because this is intriguing. Internally, he's got some legal issues. And look at all the people that are falling away from him. Externally, Rashomani, something new is coming out of her belly. Hopes and fears. He's feared some meteor may come at him. And that meteor is probably some news that was in this cup. And at the top of the reading, does he have a beard? Could he have a beard? Let's drop this down. You're going, what are you talking about, Danny? What are you I'm talking about? Hang on. Sorry, I had to readjust my camera and I think you can see that. Okay, so embattled, Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands, strength, the Devil. So that's my trump card that is overshadowing all of this. The 9 of Pentacles, him living in this little garden, him not listening to his intuition, but somebody, internal influences, somebody's going to come in charging in and come forward with something new. I don't see, again, this side, I don't see him becoming speaker. This side, and my ears are just ringing loudly. So this side, he's got too much of Trump overshadowing everything he did. Okay, something's going to come out that is going to kind of restrict him in his movement. He's still going to be okay. I don't see jail time for him, but we were asking about Speaker of the House. Somebody's going to come in, something new, and it's going to come in pretty quick. And this Queen of Swords. This is legal. Look at, that's why I was asking if he had a beard, because she cut somebody's head off for entertainment purposes only. Yikes. He's got some legal troubles coming. And I'm going to pull this up. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff. Who's being indicted, who's in trouble, who sided with Trump, who did. Certainly Trump was playing a big part in it. And so I'm not seeing him becoming speaker, but let's just look at MTG again. Is she trying to go for the president? Ew. Ew. That's all I can say. Ew. If she became president, I think I would leave the country. I think I would. All right. Spending too much time on this question, but it was a big rabbit hole. And we can blame Iris for it. Okay. TG going to become president. Ooh, these came out. It's Howling at the Moon, crazy. It's all about, defending oneself. This is my Mana La Mancha card, fighting windmills. It's like, really? Why are you doing it? Oh, for the money, honey. She makes a lot of money. I didn't get a no. She's doing it for, maybe she'll do trading cards. Hey, do you think that Trump was, with his laser eyes, was he starting the fires out in California? And if he was, that makes him, dare I say it? I don't. Wacky me. All right. Okay. She wants power. She wants money. MTG. She does. One card. Does she want to be president? One card. Does she want to be president? I heard yes. But she may be in jail. I heard yes, but she may be in jail with these 8 of Swords. She's very restricted. All right. Immigration. Will it be dealt with in the new Congress? Thank you, Peach Melba. I was asking that same question when I heard about all the Nicaraguans coming over the border, just crazy numbers. And the thing is I don't know what the answer is. I know I would do it differently than lock them up in cages. I'd do it differently, but whatever. Okay, immigration. Will it be something positive happen in immigration? Because it won't be dealt with in a way that's going to please everybody, but will they take a step in the right direction in the new Congress? Yes. A new idea, riding on strength in this card. Yeah, they're working at it. They're working on it. It's going to be a hard work. It's going to be detailed. It's going to be precise. But yeah, they're coming up with a new plan, a new idea. This is young energy, but it's not the page, it's the knight. So this knight is a little further along than the page. So yeah, good. Liz wins. Liz wins. Venezuela and the political situation. Venezuela. So Venezuela's got a ton of oil. We did this oil embargo on them. I think Trump did it in 2018. And Biden said he was going to kind of open it up a little bit. Get this fusion going. Driving around the little fusion cars, Back to the Future. All right. With banana peel, sticking a banana peel in a fusion collider. Okay. Venezuela. 6 cards. Fast. Oh, 6 cards. Venezuela. Political situation in Venezuela. Not bad. Okay, potential final outcome is a celebration. It looks good, but they're not doing well. This 7 of Pentacles, they have like huge oil reserves underneath Venezuela, huge, but they're not able to get it out of the ground, which personally I think is a good thing. Financially, it's not that good. However, it's being covered by judgment. So this is like something's going to happen that's going to be good. They're going to get some information from an unexpected source. They're going to go, yeah, maybe we can do that. And in the past, they have the Empress, which past as it relates. So is this knowing what they have underground? Is this the Russian influence in the past that is maybe going to go away if the Biden administration says, let's help these guys out? There's some legal things going on, which scares me with Russia. And I know China's in there too. So it's not a tower moment, but there is some. Was this the US putting restrictions on Venezuela that's keeping them from dancing in the streets? So if Biden releases that, maybe they will have better times. Either way, the political situation in Venezuela is, I think it's getting better. You had one really bad card in it. Money card, not good. Not like the 5. At least it's under review. At least they're working on it. All right. J.C. Bree. Oh. Will MTG and Lauren Boebert be exposed and prosecuted for their role in J6? We keep asking this question. I don't see it changing. So I'm just going to do 3 cards. Will they be prosecuted for their J6? And then you got all those text messages coming out with Meadows. Oof. Will they be prosecuted? LB. Well, these cards, 3 of them. They're trying to hatch a plan. That was kind of bad, but the Empress is trying to hatch a baby. No, bad. This is my Democratic card, celebration. It could be them celebrating that, they're trying to do this coup, but it didn't work out. So I think it is, yes, they're going to be discovered, but it's going to be slow. So it's not going to happen fast. It should have happened a long time ago, but it isn't. All right. Beth. Okay. I think we talked about this Cinema's money yesterday. So I'm going to pass that up. And will Mr. Pumpkinhead ever be silenced or flee to another nation? I think he'll go to another nation. My wife, who's very psychic, thinks he's just going to go crazy or have a health issue for entertainment purposes only. It won't be funny to him. Won't be entertaining to him, but for this reading, entertainment only. What's going to happen to Trump? 6 cards. What's going to happen to Trump? Let me put a time frame on it. Next 3 months, what's going to happen to Trump? Cards do not like this. Anne's making my cards very mad by asking this question. What is going to happen with Mr. Pumpkinhead? Should use the Pumpkinhead deck. What's going to happen next 3 months? It's all good. It's all good. Okay, this, and I'm going to drop it down so y'all can see. Okay, can you see? Come on. There we go. There we go. So we have the star being covered by the chariot, him moving on. Okay, yay, him moving on. Star card. At the base of this, though, we have the Hermit, the Ace of Swords in the past, Hanged Man, and Strength. So again, I don't see him in jail. However, I do see him moving on. There's some illumination. I mean, obviously, he's very isolated with this Hermit card, and there is some illumination that's coming from it. He's got some legal issues. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. He has one legal issue. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a bunch of zeros underneath there. Okay, so he's got more than one. He's upside down. He's in suspension, but he still has the Strength card here. Okay, I'm going to clarify this Strength card. What is Mr. Pumpkinhead's strength in the near future? What is his strength in the near future? Thank you. So clear. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Moving on. He's got an agreement with somebody. He has a lot of money, but he's going to be isolated. So his strength is his money, his agreement, and his isolation, which goes to him moving, him getting on the chariot and riding out of town. So yeah. All right. We talked about good news. Oh, Deborah, will the people involved in the coup be charged and removed? I think some of them will, yes. Not all of them. Not all of them. Nancy wanted to know, is Elon's nastiness going to be stopped? Well, Nancy, stop buying Tesla stock. So as many Lamborghinis as I have, that's how many Teslas Nancy has. Just stop buying her cars. She's addicted. It's kind of like shoes for her, you know, it's Teslas. Okay. How will Elon, what's going on with Elon? Let me just see what I get. Money, he's isolated. Yeah. Okay. He's got too many battles that he's dealing with. He's got a lot of money, but it's a hard road that he's going with. I mean, walking. It's tough. He does have some legal issues, and he's losing his supporters by being such a butthead, if I can say that. I did. So at the top is winning, celebration. This card is always, you got to look at the trickster element of it. It's a false celebration. It's a false marriage. It's just lust. You thought it was true love, and it was just a little bit of lust, a little bit of infatuation, and you took it a little too far. So, all right. Who bought Trump's cards if they all went out? Was it overseas money? Is that going to trigger another investigation? I think a state company did. Late night comedians had such fun with it. Okay. These cards, talk to me about these goofy cards. Not these goofy cards, Trump's goofy cards. Digital currency. Did you see Steve Bannon? I saw a clip. Oh, we just got to stop it. This is horrible. Who bought these? What's going on with that? Was it what I thought was the RNC was going to buy a bunch of them so he could sell out? I think that whole sellout thing, oh, we sold out. I think it's all a scam. I mean, you can't believe anything he says. So just like Donald Jr.'s book, didn't the RNC or somebody, some donor buy them all? That's great. Leave them in your garage, boxes style. What do you got in your garage? Junior's books. Who bought? Donald's NFT Pokemon cards. Sheila got it right yesterday. She said Pokemon cards. That girl. Sure, I'll tell you what. She says something, you better listen. Here we go. Pokemon cards. I was so goofy. Oh. It's not really telling me. It does tell me that the devil's up at the top in the near future. It's just confusion. And again, I got 10 of swords. This is not being stabbed in the back, but it's stabbing in the walking away from all this pain, trying to make a star, trying to balance some things out. I don't know. I didn't get an answer. It's just, I shouldn't have called my cards goofy. My bad. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leftovers. Hope you guys have a great weekend. See you Sunday. Peace and love.